a kid, she had like a rose garden, and she had irises as well. This is an easy to grow plant on this. This is not your typical iris because Barbara King found it for us. She travels the world. She is third generation because her grandfather and then her dad and her had floral shops, and now you see that Valley Forge flowers. That's a destination when you come to this part of Pennsylvania, without a doubt. So these Siberian iris, So Van Gogh live plants will grow anywhere. They're one of those hardy plants. They resist deer. They're fragrant, and you can get them home for $9.99, even if you are shopping with us for the first time. Look at the colors. I mean, seriously, look at how beautiful that is. And you're getting 2 pieces, 2 bare roots. Wow. I don't even have to say anything, just wow. Look how beautiful for $30. By the way, just like our other collections that we have a wonderful plant and growing guide, so that if you are new to gardening or maybe you've never done irises before, that's fine. You know, you'll know exactly the direction, you know, to plant them, because sometimes it is a little hard to figure out. And then you'll know what to do with them. You'll hold on to this, and then that way you'll know what to do with them. All right, Barbara King is with us. As I said, she is third generation. Her son, at least I know, works with her now. So Barbara, it's a thrill to have you for an entire hour, and so much of this hour is new.
Yeah, we have some really great things, starting out with Van Gogh, So Van Gogh. We have the best grower in Holland that brings us to his fields, and we are able to see these before anybody else has really seen them on the market anywhere. We are just thrilled that they reach out and bring us to their trial field. And this was one that we found when my husband and I were on garden tour. And oh my gosh, we love Siberian iris. They are so easy. First of all, they're going to take any kind of soil conditions, Pat. Although they prefer moist soil, these will adapt to drier soil conditions. They are very forgiving, but the unusual color, those falls, those are the lower petals that are that beautiful yellow with the veining of that purpley blue. And then the standards are the petals that pop up, and they are this bluish, very purple as they mature. It is an incredible, incredible Siberian iris that is so easy to grow. If you just give it that full sun to even those part shade areas, it is going to come back year after year, better and better with more blooms. It's not afraid of the heat. It's not afraid of very cold areas, and it's a performer. And it looks so elegant and delicate.
Oh, it's amazing. You know what?
It's
you know,
not delicate.
Oh my gosh, it's nature at its very best. I mean, look at that flower. That is so incredibly gorgeous. All right, so now I need to get down to the ground containers borders. Yes?
Yes, yeah, exactly. Containers, it's going to do really well because it doesn't get too tall. It certainly doesn't get leggy. It's 36 inches tall by about 24 wide. So yes, you can put these in containers, but you can put them in the ground. Do you have an area that maybe the soil is moister, and they're going to do well? And if you have an area that maybe it's a little drier, they're going to do well. These plants are strong and vigorous, and they are producers like I have never seen. And the color,
they're
the color is what really drew me in, because we have never seen this before in a Siberian iris. We've seen the blues, we've seen the yellows, but combined for this bicolor is spectacular. And it's going to bloom late spring to early summer. And it's one of the easiest plants I have in the garden. And it's also a bigger flower than most Siberian.
Oh, yes, without a doubt. Resist deer.
Yippee!
Thank you. Thank you. Because I'm tired of feeding my things to the deer. Not that I love them. But, I
love looking at them. But I don't love seeing them munch on the garden that we just have blooming around us. and this is one that they tend to walk on by.
Okay.
This is also one that's going to grow in zones 3 to 9, which is pretty much everywhere in the country.
Okay, excellent. You know, I did get some of the things that I already previously ordered. Listen, we're deep into our garden season,
Yes.
and they come beautifully packaged. This comes on the inside, so that when your box comes, you know it's time to put it in the ground, which is pretty much in the next couple of weeks for all of us. Then you look for your growing guide and you follow it, and it will take you from what you do to put it in the ground. These are bare roots, yes?
Yes, they are. So really easy to plant too. You're not planting a big gallon container, and you're only going to plant it about an inch below the soil surface.
Okay.
So it's not a very deep hole, but you're going to, I can show you right
Oh, that'd be
over
great.
here. Here's where I have my roots. Let me show you. You just open up those roots, dig a hole that's about 2.5 times the size of the root, but it's only going to go about an inch below the soil. The first year, you're going to get the foliage and maybe a few flowers. The second year is when you are going to get the amazing flowers. And the third year is the wow. Year after year, these are going to multiply and just get better and better. And they do love to eat really good food. And many of you already know about the Blossom Booster fertilizer that is incredible. So feed them with this even when you plant them in.
Yeah, definitely. And get that because that'll last a long time and it's on sale.
Yeah.
4 Easy pays at $5.77 and you use it for this entire hour. All right, Barbara, plant one of our first looks. You can be one of the first. You can use a major credit card for any of these things that we're shopping for, and all of our plants will ship when it's appropriate.